I really do. I think they were better than we were at every position on the floor. I really do. And I think that, it's one of those things where, mentally you either have it or you don't. And currently our team doesn't have it mentally. It's like, we need players that step up and play the game with that intensity, the heart for 40 minutes. And I've been preaching this thing all season long. We know our track record has not been the best on Saturday night games. We've told them that. They know it. And we had to come out and play strong. But it can't just, you can't just sit there and look at it from a standpoint of, this is a team that's lower in the standings. We knew they were going to come in with a lot of firepower because it's their last game of the year. And, we get up early on in the game and, and even through the first half, I thought we did a decent job. But then in the second half, it was like we lost that energy and that intensity, and I didn't see it out of it. I played good 10 guys in that second half in the entire game, and that intensity wasn't there. Are we out of shape? Is it something where I can't pinpoint it, but obviously, from a mental standpoint, we don't realize that there are good players in this league, and they've got a nice basketball team. When a team plays together and they've got good chemistry out there, and I mean it, they beat us in every position out there on the floor. And we just didn't get the job done. And as I said, when you're at that point in time where you got to hit a free throw, well, step up to the line and hit the free throw. When you're out there and you got a wide open shot, knock it down. You've got an opportunity to get a rebound, get two hands on that ball and bring it down strong. And you can't have those mistakes. And you have a mistake here or there. As I tell them, it's one possession at a time. Offensively, every possession we've got to take care of the ball. We've got to score, and then defensively, let's sprint back there, and we got to get a stop. And the game is simple, and we weren't doing those things. You get yourself in a position where I don't like to pinpoint players, but you're sitting in there and you're playing 17, 18, 19 minutes, and you're giving me 2 points and 1 rebound. You're not getting the job done.
It's just, you can almost sense that this team, they get down, it's really hard for them to get back up. When they're sky high, they're great, things going well, and they can bounce back a little bit. But you just tell them that second half, midway through, they were kind of looking around. Did you sense that there was somebody that took that spark?
No question. And you try and throw in a little different rotation. We actually didn't. We did substitute. But it's a rotation that's been out there before together many a times, and somebody's got to step up and get the job done, and I think that's one of the things we're lacking right now is that person, that go-to guy. We don't have that, and sometimes that's not a bad thing. If you don't have a go-to guy, you got others. That's why I really like the fact that you can have 4 or 5 guys that can score. But tonight it was evident. We weren't hitting shots from the outside, but free throws. Come on. You gotta hit your free throws down that stretch, and you got an opportunity to tie the game, or you've got an opportunity to make those free. Step up to the line and get the job done. And those are the things where when it's crunch time, you got to perform and you got to get it done. Ankle.
So it's ankle.
Yep.
Is he possible for Wednesday? Or?
Yes, very possible. It was a matter of he didn't re-injure it. It just they felt like they brought him back a little soon. And our game last night, at halftime, they took a look at it and it started to swell up again. So they said we better not play him in the second half, and then that went into today as well. But all indications that it's precautionary, and Monday he's back to practice.
You miss him inside today.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you miss that big body, and somebody like him is, he is a force inside, and we've said this. He's going to give us at least 6 or 7 rebounds, and he's had a few double-doubles, and it's something that we missed. But that happens to any team, and you've got to have others that need to step it up and get the job done. But what can I say?
Really bad.
It's disappointing.
Played home in the first round game, but
we don't know. Yeah, we won't know, and we'll see what happens with the other teams. Tonight, obviously, St. Cloud and Concordia are playing tonight, and those are the ones that are on our tail. And Moorhead's right there, and heck, there's quite a few games last night that were. We had who was it? Wasn't it Moorhead won? They beat.
and then they lost.
Augie. They beat Augie last night. So yeah. But the thing is then they lose to Wayne tonight. So I don't even know what happened tonight. So.
Mary beat Northern, Augie beat Crookston, and Wayne beat Moorhead. That's the only one right now. St. Cloud was up by 6 or 7.
Were they?
They're in the second.
So it's but that's incidental. I mean, it's us taking care of business, and we didn't do it. And we had a great crowd, and we really did. We had a great crowd, and they were into it, and they were trying their best to help us out. And I applaud Winona and the university for that, because it was probably one of the loudest crowds that we've had, and we didn't pull through for them, and that's a shame. It really is. Because I've always been an advocate that I think we've got the greatest fans in the NSIC or across the damn country, and don't say damn, but but it is. I really believe that. And they were loud. They were loud, and I thank them for that. And if I had the microphone up there right now and they were still up there, I'd apologize to them for the way that we played in that second half.